We're at the Devos-Blum Y, and we're going to go to San Juan. Catch a 4:30 a.m. Friday morning. Catching a flight at 7:30. Going for Lauderdale. Going to San Juan, and we're going to spend the weekend over there in Puerto Rico and play some basketball.
I do it because I love to see the development of the boys. This is really a culture shock for all of us. We went last year, did this, and it was really inspiring and eye-opening just seeing kind of what's different from our gym and our culture versus what goes on in San Juan. You know, for instance, our gymnasium's fully air-conditioned, so on and so forth. We go over there, and there's no AC at all. So, you know, it's definitely a culture shock, and we enjoyed it and had fun, and we're looking forward to another good summer.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's load up, guys.
Oh, last.
See you, Bill. See you later. Thank you.
We touched down Puerto Rico, and you know, there's lots of different restaurants, different streets, different places that Puerto Rico takes you to, just to be able to do what I love and do it at a different environment. It really is just a blessing.
I was really excited. I appreciate all the sponsors and everyone that made it possible for the trip to happen in the first place, the first time, and for it to happen again is even more of a blessing.
Because everybody here in Florida, we're all stuck in a bubble, so we don't really understand the real value of where it comes to from the struggle. Because when you go to Puerto Rico, you see some houses are kind of broken. Like, you know, there's just like stray cats, stray dogs, you know, homeless people, homeless dogs, and it just really taught me to how to value the things I have here, not in Florida.
Because it's not just about basketball. I mean, we did it. Basketball was the guts of the trip. That was the heart of the trip. But it's about so much more than basketball. For the kids to go over there and just experience the culture, not just the food and the beaches and the colors, but to see the struggle. Hurricane Maria, I think it's 2017, we did a fundraiser from Five Guys for the YMCA in Puerto Rico, which was the Y in San Juan and also the Y in Ponce. It was June 2019. I made a trip to the Y in San Juan. It was just me, and I just wanted to see the place. So we get to the Y, and this is 2019. Hurricane Maria, I think, was 2017. This is 2 years after that, and they still have, where we played on Friday, when I got there in 2019, that was still destroyed. And then when we came back in 2023, they were just about to open it back up. So 6 years after Hurricane Maria that actually opened back up. So he took me around there, he showed me their facility, you know, that was still in shambles. Some of their rooms they use for childcare, there's no AC, so they took the windows out so they could have airflow in the rooms. The gym that we actually played in, that gym was just been rebuilt. So that was like their pride and joy from what I understood. And there was no AC in it. These kids are playing in this gym with no AC, and they're not complaining about it. They're going hard, their fundamentals, you know, they're physical. And I said, Pedro, it would be great if we could bring some of our kids over here. So 2023, reached out to them, they said, yeah, we're ready now to accept you guys to come over here, and got with Coach Ian and Barry and started to raise the money again for the trip, and we made it happen.
They show up first day, Friday.
Take it easy, don't go too hard like down here, because the stands, you don't want to check anybody into the stands here, so don't be too physical down here. All right, so we're gonna go to 24.
We scrimmaged the Puerto Rico team the day of, and they're more excited and kind of can tell that these guys are tough and they play with heart from start to finish. I mean, we got kids going to do a layup and they're running in the bleachers, get right back up and they keep going. You know, that's how the Puerto Rico team is.
I feel like we kind of underestimated them a little bit, and they took advantage of that and they fought hard.
I seen them last year, and just to see them grow and see some new faces was just really a cool experience.
It was pretty competitive, you know. They play really good defense. They play hard. They have grit.
We're in their aeronasium here, and right now we're running a 5-on-5 scrimmage with the guys here. The sim we're in back after Hurricane Maria, it was destroyed. So to see it how it is now, it's pretty cool. And to come back here and actually play in this sim is really neat.
So, welcome to Puerto Rico. You are the only one new, right? So, we are going to play tomorrow, right? Welcome and thanks to be here. And thanks to Danny too.
They greeted us, every single player, every single coach, gave us a nice firm handshake. And they just you could tell they just were grateful that we came and made the trip. And we're also grateful to them for them to to host the trip too. And yeah, it was just really fun.
Today we're at day 2 in San Juan, and we went back to the YMCA in San Juan to play a game against their team. They lost electricity yesterday. They told us about 160,000 people in Puerto Rico don't have electricity, and the Y also lost theirs. So we may play upstairs in their gym if they have light. We may play in the gym we were at last night, that's aeronasium. So we'll see whatever they have.
I think basketball has taught me how to face adversity. You're not always on the winning team, but when you're losing, I feel like working together with your teammates and finding a way to win or make the most out of a bad situation. I think basketball's taught me that, and it's also taught me how to lead.
But we gotta keep it up though.
Yeah, keep it up. The vision is to increase, maybe add a couple more YMCAs from South Florida, maybe in Broward or Dade, Orlando, have them come up with us on the trip as well. Also to play some more games over there, just to get more people involved, to go over there, to experience the culture, to experience basketball, and really just create those life moments.
The future of the YMCA development basketball Puerto Rico trip, I think, consists of more YMCAs getting involved, more donors getting involved. Maybe beyond basketball, maybe we can get volleyball involved. Volleyball is huge in Puerto Rico, impacting more within our community, more or less fortunate that wouldn't have the opportunity to go on a trip like this.
Hey, just get your foot back on the gas. You guys can take it slow. Tone yourself out.
Yeah, the competition was really, really intense. They had a lot of good players. They really were intense in the way they played defense, but their heart into the game just really was different.
We got pretty tired, 5 minutes in, and they took advantage of that. But at the end of the day, we fought hard to get the win.
They were doing a really good job beating us up and down the court. You could tell that they were used to the heat, and we weren't. They weren't tired the whole time, and we got tired within the first 5 minutes, and eventually they came back. But, you know, we ended up fighting through the end, and we ended up winning.
I feel like we bonded through the game of basketball. Like, I feel whenever I play basketball, we don't have to talk much. We don't have to do much of talking or communicating in the sport. But I feel like we really bonded just by playing the game of basketball, having laughs, you know. Basketball, you don't have to speak a certain language to bond with someone. So I feel like that's really how we did it.
Aquí es más físico de lo que se juega allá.
You guys play a lot of good fundamentals, very physical. So it's good for our guys to see how you guys played. And we appreciate how you play. I love it. You guys are great.
I think it's an opportunity to give us a different view on how other people may live, cultural barriers, as well as just having fun and just having experience. We're in high school, but I feel like going to Puerto Rico is something I'm gonna talk to my kids about, I'm gonna talk to my friends about, my family, and everything.
I was just really excited, you know, just go to Puerto Rico again, especially with people that I grew up with my whole life. All of them, I grew up with them, and to see them change as a player and as a person, and just to be able to experience this wonderful event with them.
And it was the coolest thing to see all of our boys from the States, from Boynton Beach, Florida, mingle with the San Juan YMCA Puerto Rico team. The boys come back, they're grateful, they're tired, they're exhausted, and I think it just encourages them and pushes them to want to be better. The young men that sat in this room and interviewed with you today, I think are different young men that were on the flight heading over to Puerto Rico.
I remember just the beautiful sunrise. I went with Coach Dan, 5 a.m., day 2 and day 3, last day. I just think it was just peaceful. And I told Coach Dan, he asked me, because I was the only one who woke up, he asked me why do I get up for the sunrise? And I felt like it's just a reset for me. A reset, a fresh start to the day, and I feel like it just gets my day going. It makes me feel good.
It really is a blessing, because before that, I really didn't travel anywhere. I didn't really have the opportunity to.
Never knew what I was missing.
They had really good food. They had tacos, just a whole bunch of different varieties that you really won't see down in Florida.
How are we enjoying it so far? Sammy, let them know. How y'all enjoying San Juan? This is great, bro. I'm gonna move here when I get older, bro. It's great, bro.